Hi, I'm here with Lisa Ascolese The Inventress. She founded Inventing A to Z, where she helps you take an idea from just an idea all the way on to a product in the marketplace. So, Lisa, why do your clients like working with you?
So, Elizabeth, I think I make things real. Number one, I have been inventing products for so many years. I think I'm well seasoned at what I do. And I take people from concept to fruition the right way. And you know what? I always say to my clients, when they come to me and they say, I have an idea, I've had something for years, and I go, and they talk to me about having someone else do it. And I say, why not make it you? Why aren't you the one inventing the product? And I can take them through the steps to do it. If they follow my steps, step by step, they can take their napkin idea all the way to the marketplace flawlessly.
And I have seen that list of steps briefly. I deleted it because it's proprietary to you, and you have to, but it was so impressive. It's concrete, nuts and bolts. This is exactly what you do. It's not like, oh, think it and it will come. No, it's like exactly do this now right here. And I think people need that, especially starting out their first product.
100%. If they take the steps, baby steps, and I guide them through the entire process, as I said, the right way, because the right way and a wrong way, I take you through it the right way and save you a whole lot of unnecessary spending. I connect you with all of the right people in order to make it happen, and I'm a hand holder. I hold your hand through the entire process of inventing, A to Z.
And I can't tell you how many times at Gearhart Law, one, we've referred clients to you for help, but secondly, we've had people come to us from other places and say, wow, this person took all my money and I have nothing for it. I hate those stories, but you actually, we trust you and you actually help people get to the market. Who's your latest success story? I know you've had many.
Oh, geez. Oh, my gosh. There have been many. So the latest success story, I have to say, I mean, there's many. So the latest I'll say is I have a client who invented a shoe caddy. So she came to me with a napkin idea for a shoe boot caddy. All of the ladies out there can relate to this. And it was just an idea of having a swivel shoe boot caddy that, holds your boots and your shoes. And she's done, manufactured, finished, bringing her to QVC. We've also had Kevin Lane. You asked me, but I can't just tell you one, Elizabeth. It's not one, it's many. And it's many because, people literally who are dedicated to doing what they're doing. And that's really important too. Having a focus and really staying the course and wanting to really do the desire to do it will do it with my guidance.
And Kevin Lane is another great success story. He is just create a castle, is just really doing extremely well in the marketplace. But I wanted to ask you, how long did that lady with the shoe carousel, how long did it take from the day she came to you till the day she got on QVC?
Well, it took about 2 years, and it's the process is slowed because of everything that's happened, but it took about 2 years to develop the product because it was very complex. I mean, some products are easier than others, and this is what I want everyone to know. It's not an overnight process. It is a step-by-step. It's a fun process, though, and it's very educational, and you've never been down this road before. And that's exactly what people say. They don't expect this. They go, well, we thought that it was this. I'm like, it's not coming up with an idea and putting it on a shelf. It doesn't happen like that. There are a lot of companies out there who will promise you that they can take your idea, license it, put you on a shelf in 4 weeks. That doesn't happen. With no patent, with no licensing, they could just put you on a shelf. And that doesn't happen. What I do is I tell you the truth. I walk you through the process, as I said, the right way, step by step, and I get results. I've had over 100 clients. I have over 50 products on national television, from QVC to HSN. I help people get on Shark Tank. And I tell you the truth. I'm very honest. I'm very upfront. I'm very passionate, as you can see. See the hands?
So one piece of what you do that I think is really important, because this is hard for people that aren't familiar with how to make consumer products, especially, is the manufacturing. And right now, of course, we're in quarantine. It's a challenge, but you have to have a lot of products done and made and ready to ship when you go on these TV shows with these. So what do you do to help them with the manufacturing, especially?
So with the manufacturing, I do all of the, believe it or not, do all of the Q&A virtually, which is an amazing thing like this. This is outstanding. So I make sure everything is done the right way through the manufacturing, through the proper sourcing, and just making sure the manufacturers could do what they say they're going to do. So I flesh all of that out in advance. Okay. So when I find a manufacturer for my clients, I make sure everything is done properly.
So by QA, you meant quality assurance.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm talking. Yes.
That's okay, but I do know people who too have gone to a factory overseas and they haven't gone there in person. They've had somebody helping them, and what they've gotten back is not what they ordered. And that's a heartbreaker too, because the factories, you have to be, whatever factory, wherever it is, right? You have to be heavily involved with
for me, that's what I do. That's what I do as I manage all of my clients' projects, all of them. I make sure that everything is on point. If I tell my client they're going to get something, they're going to get it. It may not be the perfect prototype, and we can get into that too, the first time. Because we don't always speak the same language. Obviously, I work with a lot of overseas companies and they may not understand the first time. And this is what people need to understand too. The first time something comes back, a prototype comes back, it's not always perfect, but we flesh through those things and we have to have a lot of patience. But I make sure I QC every single product that they send before I send it to my clients.
And working with a professional such as yourself in this type of environment,
Mm-hmm.
if I just went to a factory and said, make me 1,000 of these things, they'd kind of laugh in my face, or they might take my money and say, sucker's born every minute. If you go, you're like, look, I'm bringing you clients. If you don't behave yourself, then I know exactly what to do. And you will not get any more clients from me, and it is going to hurt your business. So they listen to you.
Yeah, well, I've been doing this for so many years, and I know so many different factories and companies across the world, across the globe, and I have built relationships. I'm building relationships with these factories for years. I don't use anyone who I have not checked out thoroughly. And yes, you're absolutely right. They know that working with me, they see my background, they know that I'm going to remanufacture if they do it right. And yeah, so they are held accountable. They want the business. They want our business over and over again.
Right. And you know how to do that, because it can be tricky sometimes. So what advice, we're under quarantine right now, and you mainly deal with consumer products. People are still buying. I'm still buying, of course.
I'm sure you are. Me too.
So what advice are you giving entrepreneurs that are trying to have things manufactured right now?
So I say, slow your roll, take your time. I mean, right now, China is on another holiday. Believe it or not, it's another holiday for China. They just got out of quarantine. They're back and now they're on holiday. They're doing something right. But anyway, I would just say, take your time, think things through. Now's the time to really be deliberate. Okay, be deliberate, focus on all of the details. Don't overthink things. I want to say that. Don't overthink, but be intentional about everything that you want to do and write everything down specifically. When you want to manufacture, obviously, when you're ready to do that, I can certainly walk you through the steps. I can certainly source the right manufacturing companies to make it happen. But now's the time to create and think things through diligently.
That's great advice, Lisa. Is there anything else you'd like to tell people for right now?
Well, you know what? Just now's the time to just be happy, and it's easier said than done. But, for people who are in home, who are innovators, inventors, use this time to journal everything. Journal all of your ideas. Don't be hasty. Take your time. do it right, like the song, baby, you can do it, take your time, do it right. Take your time and do it right. And just, stay the course, stay focused, and think things through the right way. And come to me when you're ready. Come to Lisa Ascolese The Inventress.
Sounds like a great idea. This is Lisa, InventingAtoZ, T-O-Z. And thank you very much, Lisa.
You're welcome, Elizabeth. Thank you for having me on your show.